Well, hello. Ooh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. That's just for me. Who knows what time it is for you? Hey, how's it going? Sorry for missing stream yesterday, if you cared. I fell asleep. I fell asleep and didn't wake back up when I wanted to. I actually set a little alarm on my watch. That's what I do, like, throughout the day. If I get, like, 20 minutes between meetings or whatever, I go ahead and set my watch stop clock or whatever timer. I got like a little timer system on my watch. And I got like 5, 10, 15, or if I am lucky enough to get longer naps, I can like set it for 20 or 30 or whatever. And then I just sit in my chair, lay down, and sleep as long as I can, and then it wakes me up. Unfortunately, I did that right before stream last night, and I must have been tired because it did not wake me up. And I ended up waking up like at 1:30 when my stream ends usually. And then, yeah, at that point I was like, fuck it. I just went back to sleep. No biggie. How about I show you my face? Hey, how's it going? I shaved. Check it out. I know, I look like a toddler. I'm at least 20 years younger. Went to Comic-Con today. It was good. Motor City Comic-Con, the Detroit one. It's in Novi. It was fine. It seemed a little more low key than it did the previous time. Not that there weren't a lot of people there. I mean, there were a lot of cars coming in, and parking was pretty packed. But once you got in there, it wasn't that bad navigating around. There were some spots that got pretty tough, to walk through. But more than not, we were able to walk around. And it was our first year doing a family cosplay, which is pretty cool. We did Demon Slayer. So I was Gyu, and my wife was Kanae, one of those. My wife and 2 daughters did all of the butterfly characters, Kanao, and Shinobu. They did all those characters. My youngest was the youngest one. Shinobu was my oldest daughter, and then the oldest sister or whatever they are relation wise was my wife. Yeah, it came out pretty cool. I was the only one wearing a wig because they all had perfect hair for their characters. I did not. Gyu has long fucking massive black hair, so I wore a pretty intense wig. Yeah. I'd show you pictures and stuff, but I didn't take any of me alone. I only have like one picture of me, and it's like a selfie with me and my youngest. And yeah, I'm not showing pictures of my family on stream. But yeah, you know, it was pretty cool. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not doing costume contests and you're not there to meet people to sign get signatures, which we saw some cool people. We saw the little person from Pirates of the Caribbean, and he's in a billion other movies, but that's one of his more well-known roles. We saw him there, and we heard William Shatner talking. He was doing a little, like an hour-long kind of talk to an audience, and then there's a bunch of people there, bunch of celebrities there. Helen Hunt was supposed to be there. We didn't see her, but apparently she was there, and yeah. But more than not, it's just a place to spend a lot of money on random stuff. We got stuffies and stickers and fucking. Did we get? I think we might have gotten a shirt too. I don't remember. I didn't get anything. But yeah, it's kind of hot today. I mean, it's 80s, so our costumes were not made for the heat. But we kept them on for pretty much the entire time we were walking around. So that's cool. Shoot, I just realized the music was muted that whole time. Hey! So it was just me talking silently. Awkward. Yeah. Comic-Con was cool. I shaved because Gyu doesn't have any facial hair, so it was the first time in honestly, it's like years that I actually shaved the chin. Because usually I leave, at least a little bit of hair on my chin. And I don't usually shave the sides as clean either. But I went as clean as I could for the sake of art. I'll say it's mostly for my oldest daughter. She really wanted to dress up this year, and she's gotten really into manga lately. She's reading all the Demon Slayer mangas and with the Toilet Bound Hanako and some other manga. So yeah, it was really fun to see all the characters there, and she likes Spy X Family. She saw a lot of Anya's there, and a lot of Has Been Hotel characters. She hasn't watched it, but she's interested. She watches YouTube, and she sees a lot of clips and stuff. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Training kind of nailed the parking situation. So it wasn't that bad of a walk, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Saw some pretty cool costumes. Saw this dude with the full FNAF, the yellow dog costume, or yellow bunny costume from Five Nights at Freddy. He had like a full-on suit, which was sick, with glowing eyes and everything. And saw some, a lot of, like crossover, gender swapping anime characters, like Shoto as a girl, and there's a Zoro, a girl Zoro, which is really cool. And yeah, that was cool. Yeah, anyways, so yesterday I fell asleep. I mean, what were we doing? We were doing something. We did a lot of swimming yesterday. Like I said, I got the pool running. My massive fucking 20 by 40 foot pool, which our cover just came. I'm gonna have to roll that out and cut it to size. And yeah, not that the pool's all up and running. Got a lot of ideas for what we want to do with it. My wife has come up with the idea of doing like an Alice in Wonderland themed pool building, because it's, you know, it's a massive pool, but it's also in an enclosure, not connected to the house. It's a separate building, but you know, in Michigan, you can only swim so many months out of the year. So they built, the previous owner's wife really loved using the pool, so they built a building over it so that they can extend the amount of time they could use it. Which, you know, good news for me, because my youngest really loves to swim, and, you know, we all kind of like to swim. I built that pool in Burbank, you know, and you know, we swam a lot. We'd go through patches where we didn't swim as much, but more than not, we'd swim a lot of pool parties, that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely want to do that again. The building is not the cleanest thing in the world. Like, you know, I cleaned it up a lot to where we could still walk around and use it, but, you know, there's still old shelving and stuff like that from the previous owner, and old, you know, stuff that we just need to clean out. There's a massive dehumidifier that doesn't work anymore, which I wish it did. I'm gonna have to get one, because since it's enclosed, and when you have the heater running for the pool, it gets pretty, you know, warm and humid inside as opposed to how it is outside. And we keep it in the 80s, you know. Otherwise, the girls can't swim. Yeah, because my youngest has very sensitive skin. It's like a condition, you know. Even if she kind of like scratches herself a little bit, it welts up. I forget what that condition's called. And so if she's, you know, exposed to really cold weather, like really cold biting wind or super cold water, she'll start welting, and you know, it causes, it probably kind of hurts. I mean, she can't really express how it feels, but it looks like it hurts. Which, yeah, bad state to be cold, you know, allergic to cold. But the rule is if it's under 40 degrees, she wears her face mask, which is basically like a full head cover with like a little mask that you can pull up and down, and it looks like she's a kitty, which is great. And that helped. That saves her, because, you know, when we first moved here, we didn't have the right gear, and we didn't really understand how cold it was going to get. And we got a call from the teachers, and they thought that she was having an allergic reaction to something, because her face was like, she had these welts, red welts all over them. And I knew about her sensitive skin before. Like, she's always kind of had sensitive skin where, like, people think, like, oh my god, she has hives. It's like, oh no, she probably just did that, you know, like barely scratched her face, and it just leaves welts. So I knew that, so I thought that's what it was. But yeah, when I saw her, it was really bad, just because the wind chill apparently was super bad. I mean, it was probably close to 10 degrees, you know. Feels like 10 degrees. Yeah. So figured out that one quick. The mask saves her life. She can do whatever she wants now outside, and she likes it, you know. Looking like a cat. But hey, how goes it? Yeah, the stream has been a little weird lately. I haven't had too many people in all at once. YouTube's doing alright, you know. I'm definitely still been getting new subscribers. And, you know, I'm hoping one day they translate into viewers or something. But I guess they like the content, at least, from the shorts. I definitely want to start releasing more long-form content. One of them's going to be recording my new cover song. That'll be a nice change of pace for the channel. Instead of just doing 100% shorts, you know, I'll have something else up there for people to check out. And it'll be interesting, you know, seeing the process of recording such a crazy song. I mean, speaking of crazy, I have, excuse my terrible handwriting, these are the lyrics that I have rewritten because it's in Italian, right? It's Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli and Sarah Brightman, and it's so it's really hard for me to just read like I went online and I read the lyrics and I tried. That's what I was trying to sing when I first recorded. Like I already did a recording session and I had to give up because the first line was, you know, I could kind of guess what it meant, or like how to say it, but I had to really listen to Sarah Brightman, listen to Andrea Bocelli sing it, and then write down what I hear, because, you know, I don't know how to pronounce Italian words just by reading them like perfectly, like to sound natural. So instead, I basically transcribed what I heard. I also had the lyrics. It was a lyrics video, so like I could kind of guess the word they're trying to say, and then I write the way it sounds to me. So now I can actually kind of run through it. It's like, quando sono sola sogno all'orizzonte mancan le parole. It's like, reading those words made no sense to me. You know what I mean? But now that I can just read it coming from my own brain, si lo so che luce luce ora stanza quando manca sole. Like, it's completely easy to do now. Some of them get really freaking fast though. What does say? No ci sei tu con me sulle finestre. This one's good. Mostra tutti le mie cure che ha acceso. Like shit. That's crazy. But it's gonna be good. I have a feeling I might have to slow down the song a little bit. I had the instrumentals created at 1.5 times the speed, which sounded doable to me, but like now that I'm actually singing it, it's getting a little rushed, because the song is pretty like slow paced if you've heard it before. So I think I need to go down like 0.25. So it'll still be faster than the original, which it needs to be to make it sound, you know, rock metal. But yeah, it's just a little fast, I think. We'll see though. I might give it a shot at the full 1.5 times, and then if I'm actually like 100%, it just doesn't sound good. Cause like whatever, I can do it piece by piece and nail the parts, but if it still sounds gross, like the way I'm rushing through the lyrics, I'll slow it down. But yeah, so there's your music update. Yeah, on the game side, what the fuck? What am I looking at? Oh, looks like the freaking screen thing. Something's been happening. The OBS screen has been like freezing or something. Let's restart capture. How come it's not doing it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Weird. Okay, so where we left off on the game, I've been trying to get the first level done, right? And that's Salverson. Basically, you know, you run into him, he talks to you, or you talk to him, you guys talk together or whatever, and then I want him to walk to his office. And I got the logic going where his speech is controlled, or his walking path is controlled by the cutscene. But the problem is that the logic for the cutscene, I mean, it's good for repeat, but right now the one time it's ending at the first path instead of ending at the last path. So like if I do this, and if we see where he walks, so it's only supposed to be 2. 1 and then 2. But he's going back after 2. You see? So I'm trying to figure that out. And I was trying to replicate that using local to make it easier. So let's do that. So let's go boop, boop, and then he's gonna walk 1, 2, 3, and he should stop there. But he's also, like the other one, he's going back to start. So let's see why that is. Yeah, I thought it was because of the interval, I need to clear it. But let's think fresh mind. That was after a long, long day of programming. So let's think about this. Position is set to the ending path. Okay? So 2. That's position. Next position is set to 0. That way, the 2 points in the regulate transition speed are good to go. And I start next position. And this is because the speed was being controlled by to the wrong path. So I fixed that. But what happens? It goes interval, goes to the next. So now it's 0, 1, and then to the next. 1, 2. And 0, 1, 1, 2. That's where it should end. It should end with the next path being at the end. But it looks like here I'm looking at the position, not the next position. Because yeah, just feel like maybe I shouldn't be. So if I set position right, so 1, 2. Yeah, let's actually just try that. I feel like I've already tried that and it didn't do anything. Wait, if true does not equal repeat path and clear the walk. Wait, what? I'm just clearing it? Like, period? I mean, I definitely should clear it. But it would be if this this. No, it would be and this. Right. Right. And a moving position because that affects next position. Yeah. But then it's like to restart it, it shouldn't put position to 0. It should put it back to 2, you know, back to this. I should just really put path count. Oops. And then we'll just use that everywhere. Which, this is correct. That's why I'm confused why I do it separately here. That are equal to. Should it be equal to? This is path count as well. And this is path count as well. Anywhere else? Oh, that got some use. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. If path count is greater than next position, then add to position. Otherwise, position equals path count. I just want to see if that works. Because next position is if path count equals position, it equals 0. Wait, what? Oh, next position. Yeah, path count. Next position is 0. Sure. I don't know why that matters. Otherwise, it's position plus 1. Okay. Right. Maybe. Okay. Let's give this a shot. I'm interested now. This could work. Alright. Let's give this another try. Let's hit that cutscene. Okay, and let's see the walk. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, now it's only doing the first one. I think that's the issue. I mean, the issue I was having before was it stopped at 2, now it's stopping at 1. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. So if next position starts at 0 and this starts at the length -1. Wait, what? Yeah. Which is path count, so let's just put that down here. There we go. Keep everything the same. So when it starts, path array, so we do the interval, we're getting next position. Why am I, do I need to set this? Or can I set it here? Next position never changes. I could probably just do this, huh? Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know why I'm saying it 0. Okay, so on load, we check position, which is path count. And if it equals path count, cool. Next position 0. Boom. Position plus 1. Otherwise, position plus 1. Which is cool. Okay. So if path count is greater than or equal to next position, then we'll move. Right? If it's greater than or equal to next position, then we move. So it starts at 0. So it should go boop, 1. And then let's get rid of this interval thing for just to rule out some things. I know I want to clear the interval, you know, when he stops walking, but whatever. Okay. So, path count, next mission, move him. And we got the regular speed, cool, cool, cool. And we're using the next position to move him. So, 1, it moves him. Or technically 0, it moves him to a position. Then 1, it moves him to a position. And then 2, moves him to a position. Right? Because there's 3. So 0 path array 0 left. Cool. Okay. So this moves him to the first one. And then it goes to here. And if path count is greater than next position, if path count is greater than next position, then add to the current, add to position. Okay, otherwise, yeah, add to it, and then it'll repeat. And it'll keep repeating until next position hits 2. And then it won't add to position. Instead, it'll check if repeat path is true, or it's the first run. Because, see, now the first run thing doesn't matter, actually. Yeah, it mattered before. Now I don't think this matters anymore. So let's change. Let's get rid of this because I do not think I need that anymore. So now it's as simple as if it's repeatable, you know, then reset the position to path count. And then as we know, if we, yeah, position this path count, then next position 0. Okay. I think this is right. And I think everything I just did could fix this. Because the logic is sound in my brain. My brain and what's right are two different things sometimes. Alright. Why did you log me out? I see no reason for that. Okay, let's trigger the cutscene. Alright, let's get out of here. 1. Why is it still doing 1? Hold on. First off, let me make sure that this shit compiled properly. No. Position equals path count. Duplicate code fragment. Is that duplicate? No, it starts as path count. That's just to get it started. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, okay. So it definitely compiled this time. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and clear cache. Just because I like to rule shit out. Okay. Now let's give it a refresh. Okay, let's hit this bad boy. Okay. 1. It's stopping at 1. Well, let's find out why. Something's obviously wrong. Because logically, interval starts, next position equals 0. That's why this works, and that's why this works. Because it's setting it to the first position. The problem is, it's not restarting. Meaning, path count is not greater than next. Because this is the only reason why that wouldn't work. But it should be 0, and that should restart it. Where position is now... Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Position equals path count. Shit. I need to reset position to 0. I'm not... Okay. So I actually need to do something else here. So yeah, this is good to go. But position needs to switch to 0. So I guess I need to rewrite position. Inside here. If path count equals position. Oh, I guess I could just do this. Position equals... Okay, path count equals position. Then 0, otherwise position plus 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 plus. Alright. That should do it, because I have to set it to 0. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is it. Yeah, because I think it was setting position to 3, and position no longer equals path count. So position plus 1 would be 4. And that doesn't exist. So, and this wouldn't be changing because it's no longer greater than or equal to. Okay, yeah, you get the drill. All right. This is gonna work. First try. Check this shit out. Boom. Talk, 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 talk. Boom. I'm out of here. 1, 2, 3, Damn it. Alright, well. 1 and 2. Why are you not getting to 3? It needs to get to 3. So 1, 2. So 1 is 0. 1, 2. So it should be doing 3. Let's find out why it's not. So it starts at 0. Because this is that. This equals 0. Great. It gets to here. If this equals that, which it does on the first run, then position equals 0 now. So now it goes back. Position doesn't equal this. And now this equals 1. Boom. So now we go to the next one. And that's 1. Which worked. And so now, does next position, is it less than? Yes, because path count is 2. So then it's going to go here. And position is now not that. So it's going to be position plus plus, which position before was 0. So now position should be 1. And then this should be 2. So yeah, this all should be working properly. Let's figure out why it's not. And this will be how I know. Position. And next position. Whoops. What the hell? Come on, buddy. Oh my god, take your time, ID. Shit. I know. I keep talking shit about the computer. But why don't you do something about it? Everybody's asking me. 'Cause you all hate setting up brand new computers. Right? I mean, I know. Buying a brand new computer and just unboxing it and like having it and being like, ooh, you know, it's the newest, it's the latest, it's so good, you know. It's like Christmas for us nerds. We want to touch it and we want to like peel the plastic off and turn it on and ooh, see the new UI, whatever. And it's very exciting and it's actually a lot of like fun. You know, ooh, I'm gonna set this. Oh, it's clean. All my shit, you know, there's nothing on it, nothing tainted. I don't have 10,000 screenshots on this one, you know, or, you know, I don't have all the fucking bash scripts that screwed up my internals because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just copying and pasting bash scripts to set up my bumfuck environment that I tried out from Stack Overflow. It's good, right? We love the new computer, but then there's the other half of, god damn it, nothing's the way I like it. I gotta start all over again. I gotta set up all the programs that I like and set up all the settings for the programs. I have to, you know, install Xcode, which takes 10,000 years if you're on a Mac. I don't know. And yeah, like there's all these things that go where it's like, if it's working, I just want to use it. You know what I mean? Because I don't even remember how I got this environment working. I know it sucked for a while, and if I have to redo that, it's going to be the same shit because I don't memorize anything. So, yeah, that's why I don't pull the trigger, on top of it being expensive as shit, you know. And, you know, the computer works. It's just not the best thing in the world. Like, I could give this to my daughter and, you know, give her a little bit of an upgrade. She takes my hand-me-down Macs. Oh, sucks for her, right? But like, her computer works still. You know? And she only plays Roblox on it and watches YouTube and shit, FaceTime or whatever with her friends. So much to consider. That's my first world problems segment. Alright, let's see what kind of consoles we're getting. Okay, so we're getting 2, 0, correct. 0, 1. Wrong. See, it's stuck on 0, 1. Why? I feel like I did this before. It was the exact same thing. Why you do that? Okay, so it's sticking to 0, 1. And my guess is 0. So this is sticking to 0. So path count does not. And this is that. So it should be doing position plus plus. So for some reason position plus plus is not getting hit. Can you not do it that way? Well, let's see here. You know what I mean? Because this path count getting screwed up. So this should just be 2 forever. Yeah, it's sticking 0, 1, 0, 1. Yeah, my only guess is that position plus plus can't work this way. Like you can't set position. Right. I don't think you can set position like that. Let me actually revert what I just did. I think I have to do the if statement. Path count equals position. And position equals 0. Else. Yeah. Else position plus plus. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oops. And then this is just separate. Yeah, I don't think it like returns as a variable value like that. Position equals 0. I know it looks like I'm picking my nose. I've spent years with people thinking I'm picking my nose while I'm fixing my nose rings. It's like, yeah, it's kind of gross. Just watch a dude pick his nose. But I mean, I've got 2 rings in my nose, so, and I use just 16 gauge captive rings, which usually have a little ball, you know, that you snap in the middle of it. But I don't want to deal with a ball in my nose, and I also don't want them to come out ever. Like, I don't want to take these out, so I just take the ball out, and then with my jewelry pliers, I just bend the ring to where they kind of overlap, like this, you know. And so sometimes they roll out, and the bend is like exposed. So I always like have to fix it and roll it back into my nose. Only problem sometimes is the overlap portion gets caught inside the hole. It doesn't happen that often anymore. It used to happen more when things were healing, but yeah. So no, I'm not picking my nose. Sorry. Because if you're into that sort of thing, and that's why you started watching me. First of all, gross. I don't judge anybody for what they're into, but that's gross. and then I immediately judge you. Here we go. 0, 1. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're on to something. Okay, let's try it again and let's look at it. And actually, let's get rid of this console log. Oh, and now I can clear the interval. Wait. If. So, what I want is else clear interval. I think this will work. I think this will work. Because if else if it isn't hit, then it'll hit this clear interval. Yeah, come on, catch up IDE. I know you know what I'm doing is correct. Oh, walking interval. I need to catch up. Jeez, I'm all talking shit about the IDE. I'm here being slow as shit. Sometimes I reuse cups that I forget what I was drinking before. I'm like, what's that weird taste? That was coffee whiskey. There's dirty water, which is whiskey water. Coffee whiskey, coffee and whiskey. And then there's just neat scotch. Yeah, I don't know. I know that caffeine has been proven to be like, okay, it doesn't give you energy. Got it. Caffeine does not give you energy. It just blocks your ability to feel tired. Awesome. Works perfect. Why did that not work? Oh, I still have the consoles like an idiot. Oh wait, did that work? I didn't even notice. Did the interval stop? It did. Perfect. I'd punch you. I'd punch you so hard in the arm right now. If you were here. That's what I used to do when I got excited with my friends. Just punch them in the arm. Such a dick. One of my best friends, Sean Smith. He's my first school best friend. And he's just kind of a smaller guy. We were both small dudes our whole lives, but he was just a little bit shorter than me. And I used to just punch him in the arm, because he's always been kind of like buff. And I've always been kind of not buff. And I used to just punch him in the arm, you know, or like, you ready to go? It's like, yeah, let's do it, you know. Just a stupid guy thing when you get excited. And I swear, man, that he just isn't bruised or something, because he was fine. Or maybe I'm just weak. I wouldn't discount that. That's being a true thing. But I do feel bad for punching him in the arm all those years. Or wherever I punched him in the back. I don't know. I always find like really strong dudes fascinating to me, you know? I mean, I'm not like... just because I've gotten older, you know, I've been able to put on some muscle, but naturally just from lifting things, lifting kids. I'm going to push this code up actually, by the way, so we can get this working. Boop. But, I've never, you know, I've always had friends that are like super buff. You know, like one of my best friends, Mr. Monster, like you can imagine. Mr. Monster, Golden Gloves, ex-Golden Gloves champion, my tattoo artist. I worked with him in Hollywood. I was piercing at the same shop he was tattooing at for years, and still one of my closest friends today. Just a massive dude. just the buff. Like, think of the buff guys you see on TV and at the gym. Like, he's probably like maybe 50% bigger, right? Just walking, having trouble walking through doors. Just big motherfucking dude, and still one of the most talented tattoo artists that I've ever met or worked with. God damn it! Did I just push that to production again? Wait, staging. Wait, hold on. Did I just fucking do that again? Okay, thank God. Okay, good. I think when it restarts local, that it actually, when you restart local, it starts with production. Luckily, I can just jump into the Flywheel hosting app and I can revert again like I did before, but it's really annoying to have to do that. Okay. Okay, so we are back here. And to finish my buff guy stories, yeah, just like fighting them, you know? Not seriously, but like fucking getting in there and just going to town, just hitting their, meat muscles, just fucking steel arms, and he, Angel is his name. He like, when he hugs you, he just breaks you in half, man. And it's good, usually it's okay because he's like cracking my back and it's great, but sometimes it's just like, oh, I'm dead. But I miss it, He's back in California, he has a shop in Burbank, back where I used to live, and doing really well. What is it? It's Monsterland Tattoo Tavern. Yeah, actually here, I think I can pull it up. Monsterland Tattoo Tavern. Tavern. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, and I helped him. I guess he doesn't have a. I thought he had a website. This is it though. Yeah, I helped him with this logo. I made it look like that. It was just, he just drew the skull part. Oh, okay. We're right here. Well, this is the street-ish. It's on this street. That's not what I meant to do, though. Yeah, Monsterland. Same for Mr. Monster. That's his tattoo name. Angel Greco. That's his name. And, yeah, he's actually on like a nationwide tour with some people, and they're just doing festivals all around the country, and and he's just tattooing at festivals, like doing big tattoos. And yeah, I think he's gonna, if he comes to Detroit, me and my wife are gonna go, and he'll probably do some big piece on us. Yeah, it's just good. It's good marketing for him, and I mean, he does fantastic work. And he's not one of those artists that's really specified, like, oh, I do ink, black and white tattoos specific. I do portraits, like that. Like, he does everything, all the above. I mean, this is all different skills, between the coloring and the shading and the highlighting and the. Hey, he's done a lot of Care Bears. He did a Care Bear on me. That's why I'm noticing he's done more Care Bears than I remember. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if he has any of my tattoos up here. Probably not. He's done so many since he's done new pieces on me and my wife. But, ooh, that's really cool. He did that on my wife's finger, actually. Not in color. Oh, that's cool. Somebody did Wednesday. My wife did Chloe Frazier from Uncharted. um, holding a machine gun. Oh god, dog's barking. Oh, I like this one. 1 second. I gotta do something for the dogs. Anyways. He's got a lot of tattoos. I mean, he's been doing it for like 30 years, so you accumulate quite the portfolio. Yeah, he's got a lot of good art too. His own art. Ooh, Invader Zim. Oh, that's from the old cartoon, the Beetlejuice cartoon. Yeah, we have one of his paintings. We have a print of this one, the Pinocchio Fight Club. I wonder if that painting is here. Probably not. Should be here. Yeah, anyways. He does good work. Oh, here it is, right here. That's the painting. Yeah. I have this hanging in my living room. It's Mary Poppins. The Ragnar? I forget what the fucking thing is called, from the Sand Pit. With Starry Night. Disney in the background. Very cool. And, yeah. This is him. Super buff dude. Giant motherfucker. Sith Lord. Shut up. Oh, it looks like that's Walk of Fame. Jeez. Oh, that's good too. The lightsabers on the hands. Yeah, he does these events sometimes where it's like $20 Star Wars and Star Trek tattoos or whatever for like May the 4th be with you, and he does for like a toy drive. If you bring in a toy, you get a free tattoo for charity and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah. I'm just like doom scrolling his Instagram feed. I can't stop. It's never ending. It's never ending. What was I working on? I was working on something. Yeah, right. Oh, that's my wife's finger. She got a wolf. There you go. There's one. I think I was just looking for like a tattoo that he did on one of us. Yeah, these are getting into the older tattoos I remember from his portfolio and stuff. Interesting. Alright. Back to work. What was I doing? Okay. Yep, push the stuff up. Let's flush the cache. And let's see if it works. Yeah, okay, let's refresh. Okay. Now we're gonna trigger the cutscene. Pop, 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 pop. And let's watch the magic happen. He goes up. He goes to the right. Success! We fixed it. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. Now I basically just need to put him over here. And a little higher. So let's... I think I put him to move 3,000. Let's do... 3,300, and then let's go a little bit taller. Dog farted right next to me. Okay. This should be a better position now. And like in the game, you know, you're not gonna watch him walk. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna start down here. Right? You're gonna walk up and be like, oh shit. There's only one way to go, you know. And you're gonna see Salvers in there. Some people will walk into this office, fuck around, find out, you know, that you can't do anything. And then, boop, they'll walk, be like, oh, hey, boo, 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 meet me in my office. And then he'll start walking away. And I'll be like, okay, might as well just go to his office. Or, and you see he's gone, you know, I didn't watch him go in there. Maybe somebody will try to walk into another office and be like, ooh, what's over here? Yeah, okay. And then, boop. So he's over here. But, well, actually, yeah, so you will see him in his office. But when you go here, it's actually going to go into a new room. And you'll end up walking from the bottom up. So technically I can make him walk into the room and then beeline it to here because his desk's going to be like right here. And that's all setting. When I put the pretty part of the map on top of this, it's going to have all the furniture and, you know what I mean, all the stuff. But it'll start out with just empty rooms. Okay. So that's how the game starts. And adding all the fun stuff like the breakables, the collectibles, that's stuff that I already programmed that I can add, you know. But this is, right now what I want to do is I want to go through the levels and just build the mechanics to get you from one level to the next level. You know what I mean? And then everything else is just icing on the cake, right? So I want you, cool, now he's in his office. Now you're going to go to his office. So let's go ahead and program the trigger point for that. And I say program, but I mean, just, I already did that. So let's just create a new area. We'll call it the CEO's office. CEO office. Doesn't matter what I call it. Yeah, okay. CEO office. Cool. And you're going to get to that area through Foresight. And what's the position? It's going to be here. So let's look at the map level. It's going to be 1900, 2604. And I think from here, so 17, so 1900. So from here, 1700. Hold on, let's try it again. So 1787. $1970, so that's about 200. And I can make it as big as we want. So let's try this out here. So height is going to be 200. Width is going to be whatever. I'll make it a square, 200. And then the top position is going to be it's going to be, top is going to be 1811. What the fuck? I just transported. Let's just get in on the map. Let's close local for now. We don't need that taking up memory. Okay, so 18. We'll just do 1800. Left is what? Left is vaguely 2679. Okay. Let's publish this. And I have a CEO office map and collision CSV, so I already have that shit going. But let's just get the actual point nailed down. Oh shit. Oh no. That was too close. Okay, good. It died. Alright, let's see here. Where is it? What is it? Oh. Right. It is... What the fuck? There it is, default map. Oh, here it is. Oh shit, that's pretty close, huh? Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so it needs to be a little bit lower and a little bit more left. So, a little bit lower. We'll just center it. Okay, no. Why did I click? I should not have clicked. Okay, perfect. And then let's go left. How much? So it's gonna be... Okay. You can be so precise. You can be 1 pixel precise. 2701 and 1819. So 2701, 1819. 2701. And this is 1819. Very cool. Alright, let's add some images. So what I forget is the feature image. I think the feature image is the pretty one. Do I already have that uploaded? No, I do not. So let's go grab that. I don't remember where it would be actually. I'll just grab it from the local site. Yeah, here we go. I got both right here. Actually, let's upload both. Boop. Alright. You see collide, it's all red. Wait, what? Wait, this is collide. What's this? Oh. This is the final collide. Oh, shit. Alright, so that's collide. I actually want the black version. Oh, here we go. CEO office. Perfecto. Yeah, you see everything red is a collision point. because I created these rectangles in that CSV using the rectangle tool in Adobe Illustrator, and that creates the collision tags when you display the SVG code. But this is just the pretty version. I say it's pretty even though it's not pretty. And then if I go to the media library, I can get the URL of the Glide version, which is you. Cool. Boop. And then we add it to this field. Map SVG. Next is the starting position. This is where I start on the map. So I need to get that after I get this going. But now I have all this set, it should work. Should be able to load this. This is good practice for when I'm gonna actually have to build the entire game. Okay, let's try it out. Nothing happened. Alright, well, there's definitely an area issue. Not found. What you mean? Let's find out what you mean. No restaurant found. Huh. Well, it's definitely a restaurant, so that just means that there was an error. Which I think I saw more. Oh, let's check the console error. Yeah, it must be because of this JSON object bullshit. New map items. Oh, send? That's where it's happening? Oh, no. Wait, what was the line? Invalid JSON 499. Yeah, it's this. Okay, so new map item is not coming out. Something's happening with the map item. Let's see if locally we're having issues, because I haven't tried it in a while. So it's possible that the new items that I created, you know, like walking paths and shit, triggers, could be causing issues. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking site. Alright, let's go. Yep. Same error. Alright, cool. Why wouldn't it be the same error? That's what I have to say. Okay, cool. So definitely getting something wrong. It's probably just the return values coming in from get map items. Which, did I change anything? Is it the new JSON encoded shit that I'm providing? Is it like fucking with the output? Yeah, because I'm doing this. Is this what's causing it, you think? Do you think? Shouldn't. Because there's no walking paths in the other one. Interesting. I don't really know where to get started on this one. It's definitely part of this get HTML item. And the only things I've added new are some data value, data type. Could not be this. Well, let's at least get rid of the whole new path function. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that's the problem, but let's just see if there's like a syntax error. because maybe it's escaping, it's adding some shit. No, doesn't care. So it's not that. It's getting object, meaning the return is coming in as an object. So enter new area. It does that. And this is where it's failing, right? Yeah, I'm getting a 404 on the actual area. So something up with the function I was in. Oh wait. Let's new area Orbem, whatever. All right, so this is the area. Let's get Orbem area. So there is a 404 in one of these. So let's see if it's the map items to start. Could be. Nope. Doesn't seem to be. Let's double check. I don't know what it is then. We got CEO office. 1. Why is there a space? Oh shit. Is this just the fact that it's fucking has a space in it? God damn it. I could be going out of my way for nothing. Hold on. Where's the clean position? Where's the position coming from? Here. Which is coming from here, which is coming from here. So there is an extra space now. Here. Where's that extra space coming from, you think? CEO office. Map item. Well, it can't be here, because this is fine. Remove shit. This is fine. I just removed it from the name. This has a space. This has no space. Let's just take a look at the fucking class structure, actually, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I gotta restart. Where are you? No, yes. Okay. CEO office. Where's the classes? Oh look, there's a class after path unload. I mean, there's a class. There's a space. Alright, what did I fuck up? Path unload. Path onload. Oh. It's not here. It's here. Path onload. Oh yeah, I add a space after. Why? because in case I was gonna add more classes, but yeah. Alright. Let's try again. It could be as simple as that, to be honest. That's how touchy this code is. Yep, that was it. Alright, let's push it up. Another fix bites the dust. That's kind of confusing. Another bug bites the dust. That's what I meant. Hey, Stoli, can you stop walking around, dude? My old dog, Stoli, he's just... doggy dementia. He is just forgetting where he is and fucking half blind, half deaf. His legs aren't as strong as they used to be, and he's got fuzzy paws and stuff. And, you know, try to keep the nails cut, but he's just a dick now, too. He's just like a grumpy old man. But he just walks around the entire house. Like, awesome exercise, but he's just walking around. And he just pees, you know, wherever he wants. But, like, he walks so much that you don't know when he's gonna pee on something. Like, we bought him diapers and stuff, and he always ends up getting them off, though, somehow. But, like, he can hold his bladder. It's not like he doesn't have that ability. Yo! How's it going? Mike in the house. Yeah, he can hold his bladder. It's not the problem. The problem is he's just dick and crazy and old and just pees where he wants to pee now. So yeah, I just hear him clicky-clacking around the house with his little puffy paws, and sometimes he like walks behind me randomly and gets stuck on wires and stuff, and I gotta save him. Ooh, got a new job. I start Monday. Fuck yeah, man. Fantastic. Super excited. Got my business laptop shipped to me a few days ago. Awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. I know how rough it is out there right now. What the hell? Why is this taking so long to push? Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, orientation. Oh man, this is a legit job. That's great. What are you doing? Where? I mean, you don't have to say where, but what are you working on? What you working on? Okay, this isn't working. Why is this not working? Job market is trash. Yeah, you are very lucky. I am very happy for you. And also people not being so lucky. Accessibility software developer level 2. You know, I've been seeing these levels lately. And I've been very confused. Like, when did they come up with this level thing? Various websites for a company in Indiana. They're a consortium. Consortium. That is a word I am not familiar with. Consortium. Come on, baby. Push. Push my shit. Okay, there we go. That's weird. It got all hung up. Yeah, it confused me for a bit too, but honestly, I don't mind because it gives separation of concerns, which... Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, and I see the benefit of having, like, levels. It's an association, typically of several... Oh. Okay. A bunch of companies get together. They pool their dev resources and stuff. That's kind of cool. Huh. But yeah, like the whole levels thing, I have seen it, and like I've heard people mentioning like, oh, he's level 3, you know, or whatever. They even have different names for what the levels are. Like, level, level beta, or comes up with their own names. But it's just I'm so used to just like a junior, regular, senior, lead, the normal things. Yeah, basically level 2 means you're supposed to not be a junior. Yeah, but that's the problem I have with this, that like every time I talk to somebody about it, they're like, oh, level 2 is, normal, level 3 is senior, level 4. It's like, well, then why don't you just fucking say senior? And like, why do you have to put is it just easier to type or something? I don't know. That's fine. But I mean, numbers go forever, right? So where's the fucking level 22s? Some places I looked into said that level 2 should be a senior level, but some say level 2. Yeah, well, it's the same shit. It's like seniors are, a senior at one company is not the same as a senior at another company. That's the same shit. I mean, I know that I've been at companies where like, oh, these are senior engineers. I'm like, no, they fucking aren't. I mean, who's their junior if these are the seniors? You know what I mean? It's because they end up just saying that senior developers, they end up just being like seniority, meaning they've just been there long enough. But they're still like low quality or low caliber, low ability developers, right? So they should have started as fucking interns and then gone to junior or associate. And it's like, now they're normal. It's like, nope, they started at normal and now they're senior because they've been there for a year or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's cool though, because people they use their titles, to move up in the world, move up in salary and that kind of stuff. So they're all just tools for workers to get a higher value for themselves. Some real trashy companies that just don't get it and never will say, yeah, it's all down to the company. Honestly, it's all about who has stayed at the company, right? Because a lot of times they just make up their own rules because they've been there for 8 years and they don't know anything else. They have to make it up on the fly. But then you get a bunch of devs that have, worked at 17 companies, seen it worked, a different way and like a normal way. And then they come to a new company where these people are in a bubble. You know what I mean? And they're just used to what they made up, levels and what they consider this and that and how they time track. You get these companies that are just stuck in their own ass and they don't know how good process can be. And yeah, it's sad. Yeah. You can hear a story of a senior engineer that shouldn't be. You want to hear a story about a senior engineer that shouldn't be? Oh man. Back when I was still getting like not freelance jobs, but contracting gigs, I started working for this real estate company that they basically wanted, they needed a real WordPress programmer. The person that I was going into, that I was kind of relieving the duties of, he wasn't like getting fired or anything, but they wanted him to work on other things. He was just like this generic programmer where he like never had heard of WordPress. He just kind of knew the basics of object-oriented programming. And they considered him a senior because he's the only guy that was there and he's been there for so long. And I walked into that shit, and I know you probably have had this experience too, but like I walked into this shit where this guy was a generic programmer making shit up on the fly. Yeah, he was just given a new framework, like a new CMS to work on, and he just did what he knew. And he did the craziest hard-coded PHP programming fucking logic for all this stuff. Completely ignored WordPress functions. Did like SQL queries directly, and like I walked in, I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And he's just working in his little huddle in his office, and you know, I was contractor. I only went to the office to say hi to people, and then I worked remote. But yeah, I ended up building them a kind of like a branch-based versioning system for the content in the editor, which I still have that plugin I built. It's cool. It all it does is basically save the post content of a post to the post meta as like a version, and then you can switch between different versions, and it just replaces the content in the post. And you know, there's revision plugins out there now that do like way more. So this was a very simple thing for their process, and yeah, I just remember like being like, this guy, he should not have been left alone with the keys. You know what I mean? Because I had to completely work around landmines constantly, and performance sucks, memory leaks, and super unsecure code, because it wasn't utilizing any of the proper WordPress functions that have all the safeguards in place. So yeah, anyway, that's like just a story out of a million of the same shit, because that's what happens when you're working below a certain company level. You know, we're talking about companies that they're not making a million a year in profit, right? Yeah, that is tragic. Yeah, but I mean, that's job security, right? But you know, when you're working at these companies that are a little bit at lower brow, they're not pulling in that, you know, millions of dollars a year. So everybody's doing 10 jobs and stuff like that. You're never gonna walk into a clean website situation, right? Because they never, either they try to do it themselves with a bunch of third-party things, which tends to be pretty common, or they hire somebody super cheap, either from another country who has bad communication, or someone domestic that just has no idea what they're doing because they're like brand new, or you know, it's a favor or whatever. So yeah, you get used to being the cleanup crew when you're doing those kind of freelance jobs. Yeah, especially like I was on Friday, I was showing, not Friday, yesterday was Friday. On Thursday, I was showing everybody Craigslist, how I used to get all my jobs on Craigslist. Reminds me, did you hear about the FANG layoffs, that they're outsourcing a ton of work super cheap? No, that's something new that's happening. 'Cause I mean, that sounds kind of like a normal situation. Let's see, what's the newest with the FANG layoffs? This is January. Anything recent? Is it from Hacker News? Oh, here's 1 week ago. Yeah, they laid off like 20% of their normal coders. Who? Is there a specific? Is this Facebook or Netflix, or who is it? Amazon? Super recent, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't heard anything specific. But it's not surprising. You know, Tesla did too. Google did it. Excellent. Wow, really? That's not good. I mean, that's... Well, it's not good for the people that got laid off. It might be good for their stocks because they're going to be saving money. Yeah. Not sure if Amazon did it. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard anything new, but I also haven't really been listening to the normal people that I usually do. Like what's his face, Pirate Software. He's always getting told news and looking into it. Interesting. That's really sad. You know, we went through the whole Disney layoff thing back when I was, you know, losing my contract anyways. And it's not about the caliber of the person, right? Because the layoffs are all about money. Yeah. Oh, Pirate Software. Is he the dude that broke the news, or? Oh, okay. Never mind. You're just talking about him in general. Yeah. No, I think he's funny. His views are pretty neutral usually, so that's why I like it. And you know, he's an offensive security dude, so he's not as involved in the web development world, so his views are very strict on security as opposed to like user interface, or you know what I mean. So yeah, you gotta take it knowing who you're getting your opinions from. But yeah, the layoffs are super rough on people because, like I said, they're great. They're great developers. They're great coders, great programmers, whatever you want to call them. The companies are working for don't have the money to keep them. And I've dealt with layoffs my whole career around me. I can't say I've ever been laid off. You know, knock on wood, because I don't know. I either have a really good way of making myself needed, or maybe staying under the radar. I don't know what it is, but I've definitely, every company I've been with has definitely gone through layoffs at one point or another, and I've dodged them. I'm very slippery apparently, and yeah, I've only ever quit jobs really. You know, that's not 100% true. There have been situations where, like when I was working at Beachbodies, I actually ended up losing that job. I did not leave that job. I talked about Beachbodies previously. It's like where I really hit a lot of great WordPress programmers, working with them, like really top notch, like core contributor WordPress developers. I learned a lot there, which is really crazy because the company itself was trash, and they're just like a trashy, you know, athletics company, you know, workout videos and shit. But yeah, the caliber of WordPress programmers they hired were fucking great, and I learned a lot there. But I was going through, you know, stuff. My wife was having a really hard pregnancy, and she, you know, I had to go to the hospital so much, you know, for her, and I ended up, they were like, dude, you know, you're not in office enough. Even if you could do your work from home, which I did a few times, they just didn't like that I was leaving early, even though I was getting my work done. Which is kind of like an old mentality, right? Now that everybody's remote, they realize the whole in-office thing is not as big of a deal as they originally thought. But yeah, I got a call. I was on my way to the hospital, and I got a call. And they just said, hey, you know, burp, burp. No, it wasn't even a call, dude. It was an email. I got an email of them saying, you know, hey, you know, don't worry about coming back. You know, we're going to end your contract or whatever. And yeah, that was really hard. Yeah. Yeah. It's very traditional to think that way. They want an ass to fill. I know, dude. And I never procrastinated or wasted time more than I did in an office. It's the bottom line. And they feel good because they're looking at your head. And the manager's like, I can see every developer. I can see every employee. I can walk by and like say, hey, what about this? And like they think that that's, making the quality of work better, or making the ideas flow, or the creativity. It's BS. Yeah, exactly. It's not true. 100% not true. Everybody's just sitting around picking their butts, waiting for the fucking clock to hit a certain time where they can be like, oh, don't need to be here anymore, or oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom for the fucking 10,000th time to waste some time before I get to go home. Because at the end of the day, I would, finish my work and be like, now what? Just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. The whole office thing is just, it's very important for some people. Because even like in the companies that I worked for after everybody went remote, I could see a lot of people like, oh, I just have to go to this coffee shop, or I have to go to one of the, the community offices, where you could just go in and, just rent a space to work. And I feel bad for those people. Because a lot of times it's because of their home environment. It just isn't conducive to getting work done. And I blame them for that. I think it's their fault. Because my home environment is not conducive to get work done. I constantly have dogs running around, kids, having to pick them up, drop them off, helping my wife with things. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing all these things around work, but it's just fucking time management, man. If you're efficient and you know when your meetings are and you're able to not miss them because you're dealing with something else, then you're fine. Yeah, it's not a big deal to work from home, even when you have crazy shit going on around you. I mean, I worked for years without an office. Like, this office I have, yeah, it's all time management. This office I have now, like, is so crazy to me. I love it. But, like, I was working in a little nook in the living room of my last house in Burbank. And I did that for years, and I'm in the living room, so I'm in the middle of everything. So people are watching TV behind me, they're running in and out, running by me to go to the kitchen, you know what I mean? And again, you have headphones to hear meetings. Obviously it's better to be able to tell people to be quiet when you're talking or something, so they don't hear everybody yelling in the background. But even that's so commonplace now. People are used to hearing kids and dogs barking and shit in the back of meetings that it's like they don't hold it against the person. So yeah, that's my rant about that. But yeah, I'm really stoked for you, man, about the new job. That's really cool, because I know you've hit up a few places and it's been off and on and it's been really hard. So yeah, I hope this one's lets you stick around for a bit. Get some. You should have a podcast. Yeah, well, this is my podcast. I treat this as a podcast pretty much. A lot of time I'm just talking to myself anyways, about random things when I'm programming. But it's a podcast where I get to show programming at the same time, which is cool to me. Alright, send me to where I need to be. it did not. Oh, it worked. Yes. All right. Yeah, I've been going place to place. It's been crazy with my... Yeah, man. It's no bueno. No bueno. Yeah. Stability's hard. And you're at a new place and you just got a new beast PC. Yeah, I saw that picture of the PC. That's sick. You have a new life. That's sick. Pretty sure everything is up and up. I love it. That's great to hear, man. Now you just gotta find a chick, get married, have kids, and get 4 dogs. And then you and me can, like, talk. Talk about all that. Fucking great, man. I love it. Alright, the new area worked. But I need to change the starting position to here, which is where. I owe a lot of it to you too. My girlfriend and I are actually planning to get married. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I appreciate that. I really hope I've done everything I can over the years, you know. We've been talking and working together off and on and stuff for a very long time, so I know it hasn't always worked out, but I'm really glad that you're able to get to this level, and that's great about the marriage thing, man. It's also something that really helps with stability, not having to jump around with girls. That makes it easier to focus, you know, when you're not fucking Tindering or whatever the hell kids do these days. So old. Fucking kids. Wait. How come the fucking... Oh, the map is not working. Wait, we got this. Where's my CSV code for the map? This is the map. No, it's the map weapon. So we got this map. Where my map at? Did my URL not work? That's map weapon. Yeah, default map came out with nada. Back in my day, we'd meet people in real life. Back in my day. Yeah. Yeah, meeting people is rough, you know, at any point. I mean, MySpace was kind of like the first kind of online dating source that I remember, where you talk to people, you know, on a computer about, you know, meeting and stuff like that. Because, I mean, AIM, you know, Instant Messenger, that was like, you just kind of talking, and there was no way to make a real connection on AIM. You had to, like, move to something that had pictures and shit like that, and, you know, we could see what kind of person they are. But, yeah, at the end of the day, none of that was very serious. I mean, how many online girlfriends shit can you have across the country? Zanga. I don't even know what the hell Skanga is. What's Zanga? Zanga 2.0 is here. We've been learning about themes. Wait, what? The fuck is this? Sounds like a fucking something. Oh, it was just like a worse MySpace. I think I smelled blogs. Okay, so it was like a blog site. Where's my blog? Is Zanga still active? It's not completely extinct. Yeah, man, even I didn't know about Zanga. That's crazy. I've heard of a few things come up. It was a personal site like MySpace where you could do, okay, you could do blogs and have friends. Okay. Yeah, I heard a few names, you know, just, been listening to Viva La Dirt League, and they're New Zealand, so they have different things too, but I was like, they mentioned a few things where I'm just like, I have no idea what those social networks are. Some I did know, so that's why I was confused. I'm like, oh, these must just be kind of specific. But yeah, you know, I was doing so much shit outside of the internet too, though, between piercings and the bands and the, you know, clubbing. I don't know, playing shows, and you know, it was internet stuff. Just kind of was my way of making money or marketing shit. So, I mean, it still is, really. I mean, all this stuff is just a way of marketing, you know, myself and Orbem. So, but I really want, first off, I feel like this is not working. Let me make this a relative link first. And that's saved. But this should... Oh, it's probably going to work now. Wait, where am I? Oh, no, I'm here. So wait. Yeah, why is the SVG not coming up? Yeah, it's not loading. Interesting. It was loading locally though, wasn't it? Yeah, see, it's loading locally. Let me see real quick what it looks like. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm just gonna see if I can figure this out real quick, and then I'm gonna head out. It's late for me. Are you going to eventually introduce microtransactions and let people buy gear? Nah, probably not. I'm definitely gonna come up with fun ways to let people pick up gear though. Like I want people to walk around the website, like, and that'll be a way of bringing people into the blog and to the music and that kind of stuff. And they can walk around with their character and like collect gear from different parts of the website. just to you know, do something weird and stupid since it's built into the website. Yeah, Easter eggs on the site, like walk over the header. You can totally do that because I could, as long as they're logged in, right? I have all their user information, so I can keep the settings and stuff all the same, and I could just load the JavaScript wherever they are. That would be a lot of fun. Starting position. Okay. Oh no, see, I'm using a full link. Final. Huh. Yeah, I wonder why it's not working. Wait, what does it look like when it's working, actually? It looks like... Doot. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how popular the game gets outside of, you know, me having people from, you know, that read the book. Because I really want this to be like a standalone where people would want to play the game outside of the book. Okay, so that's good. So then wait, what does it look like here? Oh, you see there's nothing. Why is it loading nothing in the default map? That's really weird. Well, let's see the logic that loads things into the map. I know I have a... Oh, here it is. Map. No, that's cutscene. Which that's working. There's still like... Was he using file get contents? Yes, I am. So get map SVG. It's coming from here. Oh, so this is being passed From get Orbem area. Okay, so that's when you actually go to a new area. What happens when you just load the... Oh, shit. File. Okay, let's try this again. So this is getting called there and then here. Right, so on load, this should just load. Orbem area. This is obviously... Wait, where's explore area coming from? Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is... No. Oh, location. Location is coming from current location. Do I not have current location set, maybe? It should be. It defaults to foresight. Maybe it's still coming up as foresight. It shouldn't, though, because it is... I'm at the CEO office. Yeah, it sucks because it's just not working here, but it's working locally. Whatever. This is a problem for future Scott, which I will solve in the next episode of me, whatever. Hey, Mike, thanks for jumping on and chatting with me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and check out for the night. But, yeah, hopefully... I wish you good luck. If I don't talk to you before you start, you know, good luck with the new job, man. Hit it hard. Ask a lot of questions. Listen to people. Make sure you're doing stuff. Don't just sit around. And, you know, just sitting around waiting for work. Make sure you're being proactive. And have a, you know, make sure you're talking to your manager and asking a lot of questions to your manager. Talk to other people, ask questions. During your first month, as long as you're asking a lot of questions and, you know, not asking the same questions twice, people are going to think that, you know what's up, you know what you're doing, and you know you're going to end up being, you know, somebody that they feel like is trying, which is great. So, yeah. Hit me up if you ever need any help too, man, as you go through. Because, yeah, I've dealt with every kind of person, so. Awesome. I'm glad you like the stream. Alright, man. I'll see you around. Goodbye, Twitch. And this time, I'm going to say goodbye to